The remarkable journey of conjoined twins. Throughout their remarkable lives, two extraordinary sisters have captured hearts worldwide while defying medical predictions at every turn. They completed their education, pursued meaningful careers, and showed the world what true determination looks like. Yet recent developments have sparked renewed interest in their story, leading many to wonder about the reality behind the headlines. The truth is far more nuanced than most realize, and understanding their journey offers profound insights into resilience and human connection. A reality few can imagine. Picture spending every moment of your existence physically connected to another person, not merely as siblings, but sharing one body. This has been the daily experience for these remarkable twins since 1990. While the public witnessed smiling appearances and uplifting interviews for years, the complete picture remained more complex than media portrayals suggested. Living with two distinct minds, controlling a single body, presents challenges most cannot fathom. From their earliest days, even basic activities like walking or eating demanded flawless coordination between them. Though they conquered obstacles that would overwhelm many, their journey has involved continuous adaptation and problem solving. Medical complications have been constant companions since birth. Multiple surgical procedures address spinal and chest issues throughout their childhood, interventions necessary for comfortable breathing and movement. As they entered their 30s, managing their unique physiology required ongoing medical attention and careful planning. Public attention followed them relentlessly from infancy. Cameras, interviews, and documentaries became regular features of their existence. While fame brought admiration and opportunities, it also created pressure to constantly perform their lives for audiences. The emotional toll of never experiencing true privacy has been significant, as every outing meant being observed, discussed, and sometimes treated as curiosities rather than individuals. Despite sharing one body, each twin possesses a distinct personality. One tends toward practicality and seriousness, while the other embraces spontaneity and lightness. These differences, though enriching their bond, sometimes transformed routine decisions into negotiations requiring patience and compromise. The defining decision. When the twins arrived, medical professionals immediately presented their parents with an agonizing choice: attempt surgical separation despite significant risks. Doctors made clear that such a procedure carried grave dangers, with no guarantee both children would survive. Their father later reflected on this impossible dilemma, questioning how any parent could choose between two beloved daughters. The weight of that moment shaped everything that followed. After careful deliberation, the parents chose to keep their daughters together, a decision rooted in love and respect for both lives. This choice meant the twins would grow up conjoined, a reality requiring extraordinary cooperation and mutual understanding. Their parents focused on creating an environment where both could develop as individuals while learning to function as a unified team. The twins adapted remarkably, developing sophisticated communication and coordination that became second nature. Growing before the world. Born in Minnesota to hardworking parents, the family maintained as normal a lifestyle as possible. Their mother worked as a nurse, their father as a carpenter and landscaper. The twins had younger siblings, and family life centered on typical routines despite extraordinary circumstances. They attended local schools, determined to experience education like their peers. Eventually graduating from university with education degrees in 2012, they achieved milestones many thought impossible. Their academic success demonstrated that determination and support could overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Media exposure began early. National television appearances in the mid-1990s introduced them to millions. Magazine features provided intimate glimpses into their daily routines. As they matured, documentaries continued chronicling their progress through childhood, adolescence, and young adulthood. By 2012, a reality television series followed their transition from college to professional life as educators. The program offered viewers unprecedented access to their experiences, challenges, and triumphs. Their entire lives had essentially unfolded publicly, making them recognized figures whose journey inspired countless people. Defying expectations, medical statistics suggested long-term survival for their condition was extraordinarily rare. Yet they not only survived but thrived, graduating high school and pursuing higher education with determination. University life presented unique challenges, requiring compromises most students never face, but they persevered and earned their degrees. Maintaining individuality while sharing one body required creative solutions. Customized clothing with 2 necklines helped express their separate identities visually. They typically ate separate meals, honoring their distinct preferences. Everyday tasks demanded constant cooperation, from typing emails to making decisions about their shared life. They developed subtle linguistic patterns, reflecting their relationship's complexity. When agreeing, they referred to themselves in singular terms. When opinions diverged, they used their individual names. This nuanced communication revealed how they balanced unity with separate identities. Privacy remained precious. They openly disliked unwanted attention from strangers, treating them as spectacles. As teenagers, they expressed hopes for ordinary experiences like dating, marriage, and family. By sharing their story publicly, they hoped to foster understanding and normalize their existence. In 2013, they began teaching, standing before classrooms and guiding young minds. This career choice demonstrated their commitment to purpose beyond mere survival, showing the world their lives held meaning, contribution, and value. Understanding their unique physiology, rather than hiding their reality, the twins chose education and transparency. They've openly discussed how their shared body functions, helping others understand their remarkable situation. Their anatomy represents a rare combination of shared and separate systems. Each possesses her own brain, heart, and lungs, while sharing other vital organs. One twin controls the right side of their body, the other the left. This division requires constant coordination for every movement and task. Their teamwork appears effortless after decades of practice. Activities like driving demonstrate extraordinary cooperation. With each twin contributing specific functions, they've learned to synchronize perfectly. They even earned separate driver's licenses by taking individual tests. Internal organs present a complex arrangement. They have multiple lungs, stomachs, and kidneys, some separate and some partially shared. They share digestive organs, one pelvis, and reproductive organs. Each experiences sensations independently on her respective side, meaning pain or discomfort affects them differently. These anatomical details highlight how separate their experiences can be despite physical connection. Their continued openness about these realities helps others understand that their lives, while extraordinary, involve the same desires for dignity, respect, and normalcy that everyone deserves. A private milestone. After years in the public eye, one twin made a surprising choice about privacy. In 2021, she quietly married, keeping this major life event completely private for 3 years. Having grown up with cameras documenting everything, stepping away from public scrutiny for something so personal represented a powerful statement about boundaries. The twins had intentionally retreated from constant media attention after their television series ended, focusing instead on work, family, and normalcy. When news of the marriage emerged in 2024 through public records, it surprised many who assumed every aspect of their lives remained public. The reaction demonstrated how carefully they'd managed to reclaim privacy. Their marriage arrangement raised questions, but the twins made clear through their actions that their personal lives didn't require public approval or explanation. Privacy wasn't secrecy. It was intentional boundary setting after decades of exposure. This chapter belonged to them alone, a choice that spoke volumes about their growth and autonomy. After spending their entire lives as public figures, they had earned the right to control what they shared and when, living life on their terms. When renewed public attention arrived, the twins responded directly to critics and skeptics. They posted messages making clear that others' opinions wouldn't dictate how they lived. Their philosophy, shaped by decades of scrutiny, prioritized living authentically over managing public perception. They emphasized that despite sharing one body, they remained 2 distinct individuals. Constant negotiation and compromise characterized their daily existence, but they've never viewed this as a burden. It's simply their reality, one they've mastered through practice and mutual respect. When asked about separation, their answer has remained consistent. They have no interest. Separation would prevent them from doing things they love and experiencing life as they've always known it. They view their shared existence not as limitation, but as opportunity, enabling experiences and connections they treasure. Currently, they work as elementary school teachers in Minnesota, having found fulfilling careers in education. Though they were issued separate contracts, they split a single salary, another example of systems not designed for their unique situation. In the classroom, their different strengths complement each other perfectly, creating an effective teaching partnership. Outside work, they maintain relatively quiet lives, occasionally appearing on social media, but generally staying private. They've built lives that balance their public history with their desire for normalcy, sharing only what they choose while maintaining boundaries that protect their well-being. Their journey continues to inspire questions about identity, autonomy, and what it means to live an extraordinary life with grace and determination. They've shown the world that limitations exist primarily in imagination, and that with cooperation, resilience, and mutual respect, seemingly impossible challenges become navigable realities.